I'm gonna say some Profits are a legendary tag team. They are old news. What you've done in the last 6 months is your balls, and you want the smoke. Is ready anytime. Ready. Austin Theory ready before they were even born. Paul. Everyone.
Paul. Wrong words.
Keep it going. Paul. Together. Paul.
Paul. Try to ambush Joe Hendry, and
I got another week after week with his silly white guitar. Joe Hendry.
Well, our senior official Chad Pat rendition you were singing, Corey, actually was
In the original, by the way.
So Montez Ford will start. Made it clear they want the world.
Absolutely no respect. Might have their uncle and their father be the same person.
Austin Theory, the Montez Ford keeping an eye on Street Profits and Joe Hendry here.
Well, right now, the high that the Street Profits and Hendry certainly have a tall. The self-proclaimed pressure for the moment. Questionable decision by Theory to allow.
Early going to this matchup, Logan Paul. The Usos. The quickness of Montez Ford coming in. A kick out by Theory at 1. And a cheap shot now. Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee City. And here is Angelo Dawkins. Future tag team championship. Hooks the leg and Theory kicks out.
Really do a lot for the Street Profits case. If there's
A few weeks back, Corey, tremendous.
Dawkins in the best physical condition of his career.
And Logan Paul, a former United. And Paul into the corner, no, all off kilter.
Of course it Gale.
Breakneck speed of Braun Breaker.
Something a little more than human before our very eyes.
Breaker, interesting enough, first title he was out with an injury for a bit. In his career over Seth Rollins.
And this is what it's done as a result. That it's off the charts entirely. Months ago.
Tag made recently in the vision of the Oracle. Into an uppercut by Paul. Kick out at 2.
A bit of a lackadaisical cut.
Heyman has been all sold off Saturday as you take another look at the update.
The importance of chemistry in a 6-man one another, but you add Braun Breaker into the
Montez Ford to kick out again. The Street Profits involved. A cheap shot to Angelo Dawkins.
And how much the landscape teeing off on Logan Paul.
But he catches Logan Paul there.
No, don't. Great teamwork by the tag champs.
And Logan Paul now making fun of him for weeks with the
as if I needed more reason to dislike the guy. Look
who is dominating.
Braun Breaker now.
And Hendry trying to fight back.
Hendry a hard time, but Joe Hendry is incredibly ring with. If Hendry were mute or
the group lost in audio. And Hendry now trying to release German suplex. See the out again by Hendry. But you're right, for Breaker.
Speaking Rollins, a future first ballot Hall. And that's probably the last thing Braun Breaker missed.
Tackled again. Just taken down. Relentless passion in Breaker.
The pressure of the vision.
Enough, hook of the leg, and a kick out.
I want to point out the fact that Austin Theory in this 6-man tag team match, Theory team partner, and Braun Breaker, who
chemistry for all 3 of these men, and they're, well, good to see.
Why has it got to be smiting world tag team champions?
That another gravy train continues to survive. White hands of Paul. All the vision for the most part of the minutes.
Paul Theory
chance, but he's got to make it to his corner and through a tremendous amount of punishment at the hands of their
Ford. Now legal from the top
off the apron. Logan Paul as well. Ford with it, and now Braun Breaker set over the top rope, and Montez gonna fly.
Ford making it look easy.
Move out of harm's way, and now Montez. Theory catches it with a power slam.
Great counter by Montez Ford. Theory utilizes to great effect.
Theory with a kick now. And Montez Ford heading to the top.
Great save by Lowe. Oh, wow, from way down. Braun Breaker is calling shots from the outside.
And he's got Rollins! Where the hell did he come from? Rollins! Dawkins rolls up Theory!
Angelo Dawkins, Rollins back in the fray.
Of the ring. A little payback for Rollins. Look out, Dawkins!
Apparently disagrees. Abundantly clear to Rollins. Stay out of our way.
Because this is going to be an HR. Bruto. ¿Hablas inglés?
Un poquito.
We hope you've had a good day. Star in the history of WWE.
Liv,
Yeah.
we
understand you're a few nuggets short and left. You get out of our face while we're talking.
this is serious lucha business here.
Luchador.
You should know better than
Guys, respect.
Tom is in need of a title opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, today's the opportunity for you tonight.
That's not what I meant. I meant not.
Mr. Adam Pearce.
That's how it's like. You want opportunity. They want opportunity. My own.
Now we're talking. Wow! We're gonna get into door. Champion is here. Manager Dominik Mysterio will deliver on Monday Night Raw, AAA champion.
Penta knows that same skill set has translated part of WWE, a fight.
In every direction.
Potential challenge. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Since his arrival last year, you realize, Corey, he's one of the most
Roots, where he came from or how he life has led him to this point. The globe.
world against all comers.
Well, Continental Championship south of the border in Dirty Dom's gold will be on the line.
And on Penta is here.
Talking about Ita is a fighter champion. Come out here and
Ask and you
You start your problem.
Ethan Page has
Remember what happened last week, Corey, in that
now the owner of the dubious
this man has burst out of the newest superstars on Monday Night Raw.
There are many others who believe in him as well.
Okay. The audacity of this man. Why don't you? I would love to, but I'm pretty excited to hide your entire light. No mask. Ego, Ethan Page, Canada. A little bit more about me, Penta. In the middle of this ring, me, the #1 contender for said champion, to lose to me. Ethan, I'm not afraid to the first fight right now, cabron. The brakes. You're ready to go right now. Ship you hold, buddy. That's the intro. All of WWE, to prove their point. And so that championship needs a spot in May 23rd event. Right? Okay. You wanted this? And you know what? Penta face you anytime. Soy Penta! And
This might be champion.
whoa! I'm talking to you. But you're getting up with me. Because last week, they bounced the head off Penta off. Okay, finish. There. Watch what you're saying next. No. I agree with. Said it in Adam Pearce's. I don't want to skip the line. Rusev convinced him until Javon nonsense like Rusev doesn't deserve. Rusev get a title match when he can't even. Whoa.
You know you lying. You know I didn't say anything to use me. To beat me. Even if that. Calm down. I'm just saying, man.
With a kick to pay, and Penta gonna launch himself over as well.
Uh-oh.
Things break. Holding the ring.
I heard something that was very interesting. Fight. Hold on, Rusev. Knoxville, what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you go back to official right now. Give me a referee.
General manager, the Bulgarian, who catches Rusev with a knee. The
Young OG dropped the line of Bulgaria.
low to his feet. The infant Rusev, here's the cover, hook to the leg.
To start off the evening, Nicole, Rusev still blames
OG cutter delivered a Rusev loop here.
You gotta understand, Rusev in situation.
Well, then blame all ego. Ethan
Page achieved the desired result. The young
opportunity at Saturday night's main event is Javon. And the dangerous Rusev. Now
on the side of Javon, waiting for an opportunity.
a few weeks back, couldn't get the jump.
Rusev has a chance to take out all of his front.
And here's a guy, Rusev, Corey, don't forget, through in WWE.
With the line of Bulgaria.
Two matchup underway, Javon Evans and moments ago, the first time ever, and Rusev with a knee to the Intercontinental Championship from Penta.
And now Rusev has got to be savoring for his WrestleMania disappointment.
Title in WWE since 20.
This is what pace of the matchup, and now methodically pick a battle with someone like Rusev.
Now he's got to pick. And now Evans, that had to be a bunch of
Aspersions on the character of Ethan
Boom!
Page.
Well, he might have lived up to his word, but
Your character assassinations, Cole.
Rusev and Evans here, one-on-one.
I still can't get over what on the line as Dirty Dom Raw.
Yeah, the first time ever. Dirty Dom has been the champion for Evans, who's fighting back.
If everybody wants a crack at Penta
From Saturday night's main event. Climbs up toward the top. Workman's title as well. He meant championship over the years. On their way, hands to Rusev. Rusev may lie.
Evans continuing to soldier forward.
Evans creating offense. And bouncing off the top rope. And Rusev now.
Young OG.
Evans ran into a right hand by. And now dragging Evans out of into a fall-away slam on. May not be able to walk. Many superstars, the Intercontinental Championship hunt.
Closer toward the coveted title.
And now Rusev breaks the count. And I think
I'll listen.
No, I'd rather stand the rest of the night.
He might have gotten himself disqualified if he'd used dropping heavy rights.
Javon fighting, standing toe-to-toe with the Bulgarians.
Look at Javon has gold on him.
Rusev.
It just boils down to inexperience. To jump the line, to cut it.
Intensity that Rusev brings.
Everything he does is with malicious intent. He wants to destroy his opponent extremely well throughout his career.
Trying to suck the breath out. Again, Penta just.
But again, a brilliant strategy, keeping Javon out of the skies.
If Javon starts picking things up here. Rusev has been dominating this.
Evans empty his gas tank with the grasp of the young OG.
Rusev begging, hit me again. Very little damage.
And it's tough to tell the psychological them and smiling. It'll do things
Now, knocks Rusev down, and perhaps
John's gonna need to feed off of this Knox.
Rusev into the second turbo. Fluid. To a cover, Rusev kicks it too.
From the outside, full impact on the enough.
Tennessee. Kidney. Just every shot. Trying to turn. Oh, he got caught by Rusev. Oh, what? And now a Mosca kick from Rusev. Hooks the outside leg. Evans kicks out. Brilliance of Evans.
And now you can see the fruit Rusev. Rear. It's extra disheartening
For the submission hold, known as the Accolade.
OG stopped Rusev for the moment. Here comes
Sends him to the outside.
Rusev Cole.
Out by Evans.
To earn a win over Rusev.
He caught her.
He got it.
Into the cover now. But he did get. Gotta be disappointing for Rusev tonight.
Pay a little attention to Javon. Taken to the skies and to the outside. G cutter. And you can see Evans to the onslaught from his opponent. Championship gold.
So much fun. Some special.
The king of the.
I was finally you. I'm so glad. Asuka-san, even if we fight. アスカさん。絶対勝ってよ。だよね。出てきます。
Well, we will tell you what we know of the guy. Prepares for a matchup against us.
The WWE Hall of Famer,
Champs have got some problems. They've got Age, the tag champs, with us live next.
Talk about coming back to WWE. Brie Bella returned back at the Royal Rumble. Now we've got new women's tag team angles.
Nikki Bella opened the door to the history of WWE.
After a few years away.
How nervous she was. She was hoping that the tag champs
to come to Raw, and as being champions, right, and we're ready for a fight. I'm gonna call out the champions lady. Hey.
Go.
Welcome to, take a little time from your.
I mean, I can't believe that I'm finally on TV. You know, remember meeting me as a little girl? And at the time, that meant everything. How dare you set the
bar so low? See, not be a footnote. I feel like there's someone who's more your mom.
Making it about herself as she always does. Oh, that's right, guys, give it up. The girl who's won. Listen, so why don't you do everyone and just hand those titles over? Up has-beens clinging to gold.
Raquel, Brie going after Judgment Day.
Judgment Day fired some verbal.
Breaker to Paige. Hey.
Again, making a statement. Raquel's tag team championships.
Wants all the champions.
Where's your brother at? Coming to the ring tonight. You must got hit in your head harder than I. Honestly, I think you just leave him alone. Yeah. We made a deal. Fine. There's gotta be two. And then neglect your words. If they don't trust us, we lose family. If there's not respect within side. I understand. A funny feeling, man. I don't trust them.
That is the question two. Emotional few days. Battle, of course, Saturday night at Backlash. A classic matchup. Many said stole the show.
High for Io because she finally received the eye of the genius of the sky. The student has finally surpassed the team.
Take you back to can now move on in her career here. The next test for Io Sky, uber athletic North American champion, coming up in moments on Raw. Of the Eradicator.
And her opponent from Honolulu.
Of course, Sol Ruca was on Monday, joined the Monday Night brand, erupted by the Spotlight stealer.
You would be referring to the Michael Cole. Put a little respect on her name.
I'm Sol Ruca, and if you Sol.
On the roster, and with that,
has only been wrestling for, of course, at NXT. She really nailed it when she knocked off the legendary Bayley. How about
together some magical matches and moments in someone you claim is the best professional.
That Io Sky is right for the picking because friend Asuka, we can tell you this about her. She's appeared to say goodbye. You saw.
Tell again, Asuka feeling. And Sol Ruca now with the Sol Ruca up the card on Monday Night Raw.
Today she said she's proud of herself. Episodic television show in history. Ruca now looking to overpower Io. She says being tall
ourselves. Sol Ruca was athletic.
Look for a standing switch now on.
Hasn't seen before. But
hit right to the midsection by
unfold before our eyes. Wait for the eyes.
Sol Ruca comes our way from the Unicorn. Acrobatics and tumbling to be a stunt double. Who wants to be a stunt double? Sol trying to create some space, but
scientific style matchup. Both women just utilize.
Win a kick now. The Sky drops her to the
high emotions in the genius.
And now I scooted back into the ring. And again, that's just the fight.
Whoa!
Taking down Ruka. Got to feel a freedom.
Only time will tell. Some people perform best. What's the case for all these years, knowing Asuka, the
Sol Ruka, sprint guy. Breath.
move that paid off major dividends.
The cover, hook of the leg. She's never looked out of there, but she's never looked out of her element.
Ring IQ in a relatively short period that time. And here Sol is now a member of the Monday.
Sky find her way out of this.
Mission to be trapped in it, particularly when you're upside.
You know what I find really a Monday Night Raw? Have both are on tonight. The ruler Oba Femi, who was able to get the boot up just in time. The training that come up to this stage. Might into some trouble here tonight against Ruka. Io now dragging. Oh, and Ruka kicks out at 2.
From Io Sky, it's almost as though opponent across the knee. But take note of the methodical get one opportunity to slip up against Sol.
Oh. What is this pace right now?
But we've seen Sol Ruka pass tank on her. She's not afraid.
Io Sky, something
no.
out.
Shote!
Caught her on the top to Raw's newest superstar, Sol Ruka.
Rains a bit with that Shote upper. Spanish fly
into the cover. Isn't it enough? And Ruka showing some resilience.
Of Io Sky as we look once again. Thought of Sol Ruka's body.
Tribal chief Roman Reigns in history being Mysterio will defend the El Grande Americano.
The most prestigious. Now Io Sky trying to turn the tides. Cut takes down the NXT upstart.
And Sol now. Oh, man! Blue Thunder.
The way Sol Ruka, look at this. It's almost like Sol and rode Io down. In a precarious position. Here comes Ruka. They're making the climb to the top turnbuckle.
And now the genius of the Sky has started.
Crazy tonight in Knoxville.
Ruka does not
ride the wave.
And Sol Ruka now.
Snatcher soon. It only takes one.
And Io buys herself a little bit of time. Now
underestimated her opponent tonight. The wounds of war from this in that epic encounter with the Emperor.
If she could knock off Io Sky. And look at Sol.
Look at this. Oh ho! By Io.
Sol Ruka quickly. Sol trying to get some feel.
What is she think? What an upset! What an upset!
Look at a tornado DDT, Corey.
When you think you've got the answers, I changed them. And I agree with Knoxville.
To the legendary Lita.
Oh, but a bullet train attack.
Now Io with the prop. Perhaps for an over-the-moon salt if Sky.
The target is a quad.
Io looking for
a little too much.
Yeah, I think her legs. No! Io Sky just
Here is your
instinct by Sky. She felt the Sol to miss and it turned it into the pin.
In her ground game, perhaps a bit overzealous. What effort tonight, but you were just best.
Since she's appeared on Monday Night Raw, Corey, a couple of weeks ago, and tonight takes Io.
Of respect. Welcome to Monday Night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, open challenge, the AAA Mega Championship, and an Acknowledgment World Champion, the original Tribal Chief. Matchup this past Saturday night at Back to Acknowledgment.
Boy. I did. What'd he say? Between me and you, I think the whole team. One of Jacob do show up tonight, Usos. Hell no, he's not. Some different type of family can be stressful. And why we here today, I'm gonna go out there with the OTC.
Later on tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Clouded Festival with live shows, sports, food, ages. Want to remind everyone that weeks from Sunday for that event, the first ever
incredible city tour and one of the Clash in Italy.
A lot of history was GOAT, John Cena.
Guys came back with one goal to get those tags, push that goal. I imagine. I mean, it looks like you're feeling.
I think it's time we talked.
Look, man, let's hear him out.
He said, we stay out his way? I said it. And they say about you, everybody. The thing, you're not the tag team championships.
Oh, is here. Who's gonna?
World champion live impact.
Excuse me, Byron. I'm what I was thinking for us. You guys know I'm not just Liv. Morgan, the most talented woman world champion of all. And also, I am with your next WWE. Some respect. Big sexy.
Are you blind? Paige, Bree, laying down in the ring, beaten. Tag team championships.
Formidable duo. What exactly?
Win the tag team titles by finally. So Paige, Bree too. But next week, Raquel running Monday night.
So, in one day.
Thanks. I look forward to it. You couldn't even beat Io Giannetti.
The ruler, Oba.
Begins. Okay, all excited for the open challenge. That said, therefore, challenge is canceled. I'm sorry.
Well,
You can't do your QC. Nobody wants it. You can't find anyone.
That's Angel and Berto, Los Garza.
still into the wall, and now
No cancel the challenge, so Oba found his own.
we will have an open challenge.
Power of the ruler, my God.
Angel's just fleeting with him.
Roster.
Official out here. He called for the bell, so
This is a mugging, Cole.
for all intents and
Femi's shot put an Angel over Berto.
oh! The most impromptu of open fall from grace. Does that officially go down as a loss for them?
Femi!
Finger of war. I mean, I suppose that does count as
Oba Femi continues to
series of brutal uppercuts. Feel left out, so he'd take the same and a thunderous fall to the eyes of the mountain that cannot ruler of Monday.
Finn Balor.
I got gold to defend, something you wouldn't know anything about.
And back up to Dominik.
I hope Dom
Kick Balor out of the Judgment Day.
in the Judgment Day for losers. He is the king of the loot.
And it is for the introducing California winning it Mega Champion.
History made on Raw next. Monday Night Raw tonight. Championship tonight. Bring it into a very important
Saturday, May 30th at Noche de Lino is able to knock off Dirty Dom. Would be on the line. Now, mind you, already earned a future AAA Mega. Good luck, sir.
Not again.
Come on.
Are your hands
sanitizing?
I was close enough. Mask he was wearing.
Listen, smell how wonderful that. It's like potpourri.
Is that what that stank?
Conditioner. He is. Band, red food, and he stuff, Cole.
From the Gulf of America, El Grande.
So, I would know.
Unfold the original El Grande south of the border. This
Quite the world.
You're gonna pick a new status for me. I'm gonna be traveling wide. To be announced soon.
And Corey on the line for the first time ever on Monday Night Raw, but good AAA.
Saturday night, May. Who is the true El Grande American Lucha Libre? However, if they see the Mega Championship defended in that Lucha Libre.
First time ever these two go. Chip on the line. Dom's been the champion since he lost to the Demon at WrestleMania. During this match is going to be one-on-one.
Hopefully this evening, because Dom does have a tall task.
Corey, Again, the Corey Graves AAA Mega Championship.
This is the see Dirty Dom up and over. Dirty Vegas at the Worlds Collide event. Is whoever holds that gold truly, arguably one of the hottest prop.
The OG. You know, listen, I guess since he's held the title point in time.
Well, you have to look at some of the legends. Dom defeated El Hijo del Vikingo. Your beautiful bridging Northern Lights. Incredible list of who's who in the world of
Mysterio call the action.
Every Saturday night, the original El Grande Americano attempted.
The OG wins the Mega Championship, going to the mask versus mask match.
And new gold. Already incredibly high, insanely high. Arm.
Referee Eddie Arengo right into the
highest of stakes in the world of Lucha Libre. Potentially be one of the biggest matches in AAA.
Dominik trying to hang on.
Oh no! Oh my God! Launch Hano into the front row. Launched him into orbit, for God's sake.
And the original Grande Americano.
Usos, the dirtiest of
over the identities of those to find the identity out of either OG. Nice snap suplex by Dominik, and he looks to deliver 3 amigos. Story. I was here for it.
A little bit of a season. Capturing the Mega Championship.
No doubt.
The announcement that Mania headed our way. We can.
The potential and the skills of Dirt will become a little more humble.
With finesse,
with sweat, a la Eddie Guerrero. Cover now. So Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel.
Match official tonight. We may not have to wait. Right here tonight in Knoxville. You think he's trying to audition? You think he's trying to
even know that it exists?
Personal umbrage to that statement.
Top rope, original. I thought I'd hear JBL calling Lucha.
Watch every Saturday night.
Defending the AAA Mega Championship for the first. So much at stake, heading into the mask versus match. Dominik misses, and now the original.
Look at Americano go from
the end, and a kick out by Mysterio.
Take another look at the breathtaking athleticism. Potentially march in to the mask as the reigning AAA Mega.
Down into a pinning combination, and a kick out. Dirty Dom.
As Lucha, this is wrestling.
The OG.
And again, he himself has already secured having the line jumped by his arch rival.
And now Dominik into the corner.
Oh my goodness! Suplex. It's a testament to the grit, the toughness.
I agree with you on that. I don't know how Dom kicked out. Gonna head up to the top rope. Yeah, we've got company. Dominik rolls out of harm's way. Now Granado DDT.
Oh no!
Deep shot.
Oh, it hasn't backfired yet, but it's just
Bruto and Julia.
Rayo. Americano, pull Americano, leveled by the OG.
Took his eye off Dom to deal with cover. Dominik
And still, Dirty Dominik.
We should be throwing our money into the ring. But in the end, the Mess gets the win, getting into the new generation.
Dominik is El Grande Americano versus match in a couple of weeks.
Americano, the real El Libre, mask versus mask.
Not only part of a W from the wrestling hotbed of green will be.
It's pretty clear to everyone that this situation, to everything that happened tonight.
Yeah, is that I wish you would go away. If I have to listen to that song, I want to get fired too. Myself. Okay, Jackie? Injury. First off, he's tone deaf. Second off, what it should have been, by the way. What you did. Hey, get in the car. Enough of this.
Well, listen, for you preparing for the challenge that they present.
All right.
And Logan Paul have left the building, Cole, and they've.
Color, wow.
Roman Reigns. Edge is pretty much saying he wanted this past Saturday. Roman Reigns.
Well, Roman Reigns has had a few hours to Jacob Fatu in the wake of their matchup Saturday night in WWE. And he needs to be acknowledged.
You're on your own. Pierce, go ahead and do what you want to do too. What do you do? Look at the way that match ended on Saturday.
Yeah, has done over the past several weeks. Step up to the Tribal Chief. just to become World Heavyweight Champion.
Please welcome the OTC.
Also, Jimmy warning Roman, what is this going to get to keep order in hour 2? When he arrives, if he arrives.
This is a family is real for both Roman and Jacob Fatu.
Uso. As they, and the question is, Roman reigns or not?
Knoxville, Tennessee. Jacob, think about this. And this is a whole bunch of problems for yourself and for your... Jacob, don't do this, man. But you need to be smart, Jacob. Jacob. Be smart. To come and acknowledge you, Roman, you're gonna have to beat.
Oh no, Corey. Jacob Fatu. Opportunity to talk Jacob off the ledge. Now assaulting Jimmy Uso.
The werewolf has been unleashed.
Acknowledgment.